Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this?
I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like I talk like I act like I look.
Welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. My name is Kenzie. I'm a bodybuilder. I have been in off-season for the past almost 2.5 years, and I started prep this past Friday. It's currently Monday. We're going to do a full week in the life, so I'm going to show you guys my meal, training, everything, just like my daily routine and everything that I do. So this morning, if you guys have been here, this is nothing fucking new. We have an egg white omelet, 1 egg, 131 grams of egg whites. There's like a shortage of egg whites in Chicago right now. Maybe it's fucking everywhere, I don't know. So I did have to buy a full carton of eggs so I could crack egg whites, which is painful if you know the price of eggs. And then oats with frozen blueberries. I sweeten it with stevia drops that I get from Amazon. They're called sweet drops. They're from Amazon. And then almond butter and cinnamon in here. And then I just have spinach, and the only thing that really changes, if you guys have been here, this is not new, I eat this in off-season. The only thing is, in off-season, I don't track my sugar-free ketchup. Things that are just kind of like irrelevant in off-season, you do have to track and prep, like the little details do matter. So I did track that out. This morning I had my greens drink with glutamine. I normally drink that, sit on my couch for a bit. After I weigh myself, I drink those. And then do some work on my computer just so I can like chill in the morning for a bit before I go and do fasted cardio. Right now, I am doing 30 minutes. I will share my protocol with you guys right now. I don't typically share my prep protocol. You guys know I do share a little bit more on YouTube than I do on like my other social media platforms. But right now, it's honestly easy. My high days, I'm at 180 carb, 180 protein, 45 fat. And then my rest days, I'm on 140 carb and then 40 fat. Protein stays the same, 180 grams. And then cardio is at 5 by 30. This year, I am going to do the elliptical. You guys know I was a big Stairmaster girly. Just for recovery, and honestly, I'm not willing to lose any sort of muscle just because I'm doing Stairmaster. When my cardio inevitably gets higher, and I'm upwards of an hour plus of cardio later in prep, I'm just doing elliptical because I feel like it's going to be better for my recovery, especially because of the amount of leg days that I think I'm going to be doing. So I started working with, his name is Corey Linder. My coach is still Kerrigan, but for training, I work with this guy named Corey Linder, and he told me that once I'm in prep, I'm on 3 leg days right now. 1 upper day and then 2 rest days, and he said in prep we're gonna up my training days so I just have more expenditure throughout the day. Obviously, when you're in a prep, you're trying to lose fat. So I think he's gonna bump me up to 4 days. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but eventually I might be at 4 leg days, so I do wanna make sure that my recovery is like as good as it possibly can fucking get. So for now, I'm going to eat this, shower up. I do need to wash my hair, wash my extensions. I'm gonna get my extensions out like after the Arnold just because I'm not doing this with all this fun cardio. Wash my hair, get ready, and then get started on my client check-ins for the day, probably around like 2:30ish. We'll go to the gym and I will bring you guys through my leg day. But for now, we're gonna grab on this. Okay, y'all, it's been many hours. I didn't wash my hair, just put dry shampoo in it. We'll do that possibly tonight, maybe not. I honestly just wait until my head feels itchy to do it. But it is like, what, 2:30 right now, so I'm getting my pre-workout meal ready. It is 45 grams of Flavor Gang, Bold Gains, the brownie batter flavor. I have like 2, like they're a little left. So I'm gonna use both of these. And then I put the Buff Chick Fudge Brownie protein in it and then some almond butter. So I'm gonna get this together. I will show you guys how I make my meals more in depth throughout the week. But one thing with my weekly vlogs, what I love to do is the first day, like show you fucking everything. And the rest of the week, it's like, okay, what do I do? No! 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 So I will show you guys a different day, but creamer rice, pre-workout, and I'll see you guys when we're probably in the car. Okay, y'all, we're in the car. I did make another meal just because it's been too long since I had my pre-workout meal, and I don't want to come home and, like, shove my face with fucking food, especially because I have check-ins tomorrow. So this is just, like, 3 ounces of rice, 4 ounces of chicken, veggies, and then I also put 7 grams of honey on it, just because I didn't want to have to make new rice. It was, like, this whole thing. But we're going to go to Iron Mine. I have legs today, and actually, he's starting a new program. Corey, who I talked about earlier, who does all of my programming, Trevor's starting to work with him because he needs to bring up his back. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the gym. Like I said, did cardio this morning. This is the easy part of prep where it genuinely feels like off season because I don't have like PM cardio to do. it's a training day. I'm at 180 carb. Like, it's really not that fucking hard. So yeah, we're gonna go and train the legs, and I will see you guys when we're there.
If they hating, got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year they ain't even like the Bay. Damn, but we don't never trip. All I know is gas brake dip. No, we never trip on that bitch. No, I can't quit. No, I don't fuck with that mid bitch. But hey, put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb. Put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb. If they hating, got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year they ain't even like the Bay. Damn, had to get it on my own. I could really get it if I want. You can't even get it on the phone. You ain't even know. I'll be with a bop getting down. I ain't gon' stop putting on. For the home of the slang, yeah. Bad bitches know my game, yeah. Big bag with a aim, yeah. You ain't really what you claim. Why you always in the way? Fat ass little waist. Bet you gon' make it shake. Say you bought it but you ain't. Put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb. Put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb.
Stop babysitting, pass it. My fetty stretched like elastic.
Alright, y'all, we are home from the gym. I am finishing up some client work, and this is Hummus Fit Steak Rice, Hummus Fit Plain Grilled Chicken, green beans that I seasoned with the blend by Kinder's, and then I put a little bit of the takeout sauce with flavor here, go Kenzie. And then I am having a little diet soda with this. I only have one of these today because the sodium in this is more than it would be like a Diet Coke. But I'm gonna finish up some client work, eat this, shower, and then I will show you guys my last meal, which is like oatmeal, protein powder, almond butter situation, just like an oatmeal situation. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the things I need to do now. Bye. Okay, y'all, client work is all done for the night. I showered and I did not wash my hair. Shocker, shocker. Maybe me washing my hair is gonna be the new oil change from last prep. If you guys remember last prep, I swear for like 6 weeks straight, I was like, I'm gonna get an oil change, I'm gonna get an oil change, and it took me for fucking ever. But anyways, showered, did dishes, nightly routine, if you will. Now I'm going to make my oatmeal. So we have 40 grams of oatmeal. People always ask me about how I make my oatmeal. The oatmeal I make in the morning is so fucking boring. But if you want them to be fluffy, make sure you get quick oats. I feel like a lot of people get like steel cut, old fashioned. Don't do that to yourself, okay? But this is so fucking out of focus, bitch. The fuck? But anyways, we're gonna do 40 grams of this, and I'll put it in the microwave for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, depending. Just like make sure it doesn't overflow. And then I'm putting protein powder in it, so I'm gonna put it in the fridge for a little bit to cool down. With anything, cream of rice, oats, if you're adding protein powder to it, let it cool down first, because otherwise it's gonna like curdle and it's gonna be gross. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will show you guys what I put in the rest of it. Oh my god, also you guys, I finally bit the bullet and I got the Aura ring. I did my research for a long time, and honestly, so I use the Natural Cycles app to like track my period, and I'm just so bad at using the thermometer that comes with it, so that's genuinely the main reason I'm getting this. But I am intrigued just to see sleep and stuff, so I'm gonna open this up so I can charge it, so I can wear her tomorrow. I got the sizing kit from Amazon, and I know you're supposed to put it on your ring finger, so it is like a size 9, maybe a size 10. I got the gold one, even though I do know that everybody says like it kind of like just falls off. But I don't know, I just feel like I need it. But yeah, I got a size 10. Slay, she fits perfectly, just like the sizing kit. We'll see if I get leaner, if it gets looser, but with the watch, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be weird wearing a ring, but honestly, I feel like it's gonna be fine. Oh, and then there's a plug for this. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. Comes with one, slay. So I'm gonna plug this in tonight so I can wear it tomorrow. And I will keep you guys updated on how I like it or not. But I've been wanting this for the past couple months, and now that I'm in prep, I'm like, all right, let's just get all of the data that we possibly can. So we're gonna see how we like her, but oatmeal is not defrosting. What's the word I'm looking for? Cooling? Okay, I don't know if this app allows this or not. I feel like they do. But we're back in our flour era. So I'm gonna smoke before I eat this last meal, because then we're just gonna be chilling for the rest of the night. But yeah, I don't know. This is really just a normal day in the life right now. It's really not hard at all. It honestly just still feels like I'm normal and vibing, but I have check-ins tomorrow with my coach tomorrow morning, so we'll see if she drops anything. My weight was on Friday, it was like 174.7. And this morning, the lowest I dropped like 3 pounds, like right off the bat. Like I had a new low first day, second day. My weight typically doesn't drop after a rest day, which is weird because like my food is lower. I think it's honestly just like the extra movement I'm getting from obviously training. So we'll see what my weight does tomorrow. This morning I was 171.9. I can already tell though, like, okay, full transparency, at the end of, if you guys followed, you guys are on fucking YouTube, you've been here. I did that like mini cut, we reversed out of it, right? We, instead of doing like a cycle during a cut, sorry, he's like doing stuff with the sink back there. We did it like as it reversed out, so I just finished a cycle. And so we dropped all chems, and obviously I dropped some water from dropping chems, so I do think a lot of it is just that, and we dropped from, I was in Mexico, I was like kind of eating just what I wanted, and it was like a couple days of just me being completely back on plan, and it's in a deficit too, and we have cardio, so I think that's really what happened. So I don't really know if Kerrigan's gonna change anything tomorrow, but we'll see. My biggest advice when you're in prep is like, especially when it comes to check-ins, it's easy in the morning to be like, oh my god, like, I don't feel like I look good. Just take the pictures, send them, give your coach the data. At the end of the day, they're gonna give you protocol and you're gonna do it anyways. So stop overthinking it and stop thinking about like, oh, well, what exactly can I do? Like, don't freak out about your weight. Like, as long as you are checking off your fucking boxes, that's all you have to worry about. You hired a coach for a reason. Okay, oatmeal's ready. He just made his, like, 1,000-calorie shake that he's gonna do in, like, 2 sips. Do you want to show them? What's in it? Oatmeal.
One pull.
What is it?
Oatmeal, protein.
Protein.
Blueberries, banana, and peanut butter.
Yeah. And now he's gonna down this. I would like savor that. I'm putting half a scoop of protein powder in
Always gotta put a hand on the cabinet so you know for some support.
Shut the hell up. This man always thinks he's in a movie. Like, always. Let me live. Okay, we got a minute left on this memory card. That was crazy. Yeah, so you say you can't gain weight. I want to hear shit, alright? Anyways, you add the protein powder and you mix it, and you're gonna think it's, oh my god, it's so hard to mix, it's so clumpy. You have to keep on stirring because it will eventually, oh fuck, it'll eventually turn like back into liquid. It should look like this. Then you're gonna pop that shit in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then just do 30-second intervals until you like the consistency. If you want to add water at that point, or before this, you can. It's up to you. This is the consistency I want, where it's like cakey kind of on the outside, and the middle is like normal. Because then when it mixes together, it's like perfect. And I add cinnamon, because I add cinnamon to literally everything. Not too much though. And then I add blueberries, frozen blueberries to be exact, because they're better. I don't know, they like cool it down so it's not so fucking hot, and they're better. I don't know, they're better. And then almond butter, and that's it. Okay, good morning, y'all. You guys just saw me do check-ins with Kerrigan, and I just made my greens, my coffee. She kept protocol the same, but that means that cardio is still at 5 days a week, so I don't have to do cardio this morning, actually. I did book a Pilates class for 4:30. I'm not going to film it, mostly because I don't know how people just bring cameras in there. It's weird, and also, classes stress me out. Like, I truly can't I don't know. Like, they just stress me out. But basically, food is staying the same. So 180 carb, 180 protein, 45 fat on training days. 140 carb, 180 protein, 40 fat on rest days. With 300 grams of veggies a day that are not tracked, of 4 to 5 different varieties. And then she also said that while food is high, she wants me to have 2 to 3 different fruits a day while, like, my macros allow. Basically, like, the deeper you get into prep and your carbs are lower, like, you're not probably going to have a ton of fruits. But right now, especially since I'm at 180 carb and 140 carb, today is a rest day. Even though I am taking that Pilates class, it's still technically a rest day, so I'll be at 140 carb today. So I did just put an Instacart order in just so I could get more veggies. I was just kind of running out, and then he needed a couple of things, and I wanted to get like some blackberries and raspberries just because she wants that variety in there right now. Cardio is still at 30-minute miss 5 days a week. Like I said, I'm doing that on the elliptical this time around. Actually, I was talking about that live. I don't know if I told you guys, but yeah, we're doing elliptical this prep. And then 12,000 steps a day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is staying the same. So I will check in again with her on Friday. In off season, I only check in with her once a week on Tuesdays, and then in prep, it's Tuesdays and Fridays. So we'll check in again on Friday, but right now I'm just getting a start on my client check-ins, and I will make breakfast shortly. So we'll show you guys how I make that. Okay, so my Instacart order isn't going to be here for a minute, so we're going to make just like at least my egg whites right now, because I had to get on a call at noon with the company I work with for my app, because we're working on like launching a new challenge while I'm in prep. But the egg whites have been everywhere, like out of stock literally everywhere in Chicago, so I'm fully taking whole eggs, which is painful at the price of these fucking eggs, so I can get egg whites out of them. So I've been doing like the egg whites of like 3 or 4 eggs, and then 1 whole egg. And then I had peppers that were coming, but I swear everything is just fucking out of stock at all these grocery stores right now. So I'll just put more veggies into my later meals of the day. But we're just gonna crack these open. I just put them on the pan and let them cook. Ooh, don't fall in there, you little yoki. Okay, we're just kidding. That's gonna be my whole egg, because that just fell in there. Okay, spraying my pan, 4 egg whites, 1 whole egg in here. And then we'll add some big handfuls of this. And then season with Mrs. Dash, and then once it's all done, I put salt on it too. I just do this so I can control the amount of salt on all my meals. But yeah, I just cover it, let it cook until it's an omelet, flip her, and then I'll put my sugar-free ketchup on there. And then once it looks like this, then I flip her. This pan is from Home Goods, in case you're wondering. But yeah, now I'm just gonna add fucking focus, bitch. Sugar-free ketchup, and yeah, and then we'll add some salt, and I do 10 grams of sugar-free ketchup. Okay, Instacart order is here. Let's do a haul. They got it. He was like, was it a male Instacart driver? If you know, you fucking know. This is the cereal he's been vibing with, so if you're bulking, s'mores. Is there a decent amount of fiber in this? Well, there's 3 grams per serving. So he always has a bowl of cereal every morning, and then he drinks it with this milk, this Fairlife. It's the whole milk one. So we got 2 of those.
You'd be like, oh, now you guys are liking this shit crazy.
See, every go follow my boyfriend's Instagram, Trevor Martin, especially if boyfriends that want to lift and learn how to get big. Eat cereal, listen to my man. Then I got some microgreens. This stir-fried blend I've loved since college. I just take the carrots out and take the sauce that comes out of it. But it's always in like the prepackaged salad section. They have these different stir-fried blends. I like them because they're like fresh on, not frozen veggies. And half the time they're on sale. So always look over there because they'll be like clearance out a lot of the time. And then I got 2 big ass things of blackberries, some kiwi, and then zucchini as well. So I'm gonna put this away, finish this egg white omelet, and then get on this call. Okay, I got ready. This call got moved to 12:30, so we are going to make our oats. I just like put some micellar water on my face and put moisturizer on. I'll do my skincare routine for y'all at some point. So we're gonna do 40 grams of oats, and then I'm gonna put some blackberries on top. Same shit as yesterday, quick oats, 40 grams. cover it with water, microwave for like 2-ish minutes. And then I'm gonna sweeten it with these stevia drops. I get these from Amazon. Whole Foods used to have them, but our Whole Foods is literally always out of them now. I pretty much only do the toffee one and then the vanilla cream one. The other flavors are like, to me. I don't know. And while this is cooking, I'm gonna make a buff coffee. This is just essentially like whey protein powder. We are doing like macros right now. Eventually we're gonna get into my coach giving me a meal plan, but right now she just kind of gives me parameters. Like, these are the macros you're hitting. This is the fiber I want you hitting. These are the micronutrients I want you getting. And obviously she knows I'm a coach, so I'm not doing a bunch of bullshit. So really, like, I don't know, like whey protein powder is still like traditionally on a meal plan, but this and then like my protein oats are like really the fun parts of it. But I just fill it up with water, do 1 scoop of this is the mocha flavor. Mocha flavor does have 1 carb in it. 1 scoop is 22 grams. As I get deeper into prep too, I'm gonna go back to doing my Ninja Creamies. But to be honest, like the volume of that right now is just doing too much for me. But later in prep, when my carbs are lower, it is just nice to have that volume. And then I just take this frother, put some ice in her, and she's absolutely delicious to me. So this has 18 grams of protein and then 1 carb in it. Not all the flavors have carbs in them, but the mocha one does. For now, we're gonna do this. It's 12:18. This call is at 12:30. So we'll get on that call. And then it's really just like me, oh my God, me working on my computer for the rest of the early afternoon before I have to go to Pilates. I do want to take a walk though, just because, like I said, I didn't do cardio this morning, didn't have to do cardio this morning, so I still need my 12K steps, and it does take some effort to get there without cardio, so I'm gonna have to go on a couple walks today. Okay, so we have our oats with like 60 grams of blackberries and then my mocha black coffee. So meal one, I kind of did in like 2 parts today, which is honestly a hack. When your food gets lower in prep, turning your meals into like 2-parters. But the macros for meal one are 40 carb, 7.5 fat, and then 45 protein. So, like I said, it's a rest day, so carbs are a bit higher and fat is a little bit lower. But yeah, we're gonna eat this, and then whenever Xavier is ready to get on this call, we're gonna get on this call, continue to do some work. Today, we do need to put that rug down. Maybe we turn it into 2 separate events. We do rug today. We've been saying we're gonna put this rug down and take this Christmas tree down for like the past week. But we're gonna do it. What time are you training today?
Basically built me a growth plan for what I've been putting in. The only thing with that is getting people to commit.
I just feel like a 30-day, like it just quite essentially goes against everything I preach. Because it's like the reality is in 4 weeks, like I don't want to call it a challenge, like transformation, because it's like, what, I'm going to pick a transformation of somebody that did this for 4 weeks? But no, I feel like that makes sense. Like if you just reward everyone who does the full 8 weeks, and then you have that group chat in the app for the people who are in the challenge, and then we'll have the main one with me so we can kind of like shift the Facebook group. I don't know, just like my main thing is like everyone who does it, like I want you to be rewarded, just because I feel like so many challenges are just like, who can essentially crash diet the hardest, you know? And it's like, that's the opposite of everything that like I tell my audience.
Yeah.
So more just about like documenting the journey and just like, kind of almost like I hate the term winter work, but almost like that. Like kind of like while I'm in prep, while I'm locked in, because I'm gonna like, the messaging of it, I kind of want to push in the way of, because people always be like, oh my God, like, how has it already been 10 weeks that you've been in prep? Like, oh my, like, feels like it's flown by. And I always say, I'm like, it's because you've not been locked in doing your shit. Like, for me, it's fast because I've been doing it. But kind of like, if you don't want at the end of my prep to be like, oh my God, how did 4 months go by? Like, lock in right now. Okay, so I just got off that call. I'm going to make some more content for the app right now and just go, not my phone going off. And like Final Cut Pro and stuff, but I'm gonna make some lunch. This is just the inside of that, and I'm gonna put some water in it and cover it, let it steam. And this is 4 ounces of chicken, 3 ounces of rice, and then I will just do this, put that Mrs. Bath seasoning on it, Y1C Focus, and some clam gang sauce on it. Okay, so I've just been making some content and posting some content because I have been really bad about posting about my app. I've talked about it a couple times in here. I finally do have a fucking app. I think I'm actually going to retire my original Jack Girl shit because, so it's been a whole thing with Shopify. Shopify is connected to my old phone number, and that's the only way I can get into my account, like when I go to like, I forgot my password, like whatever, and I literally cannot, not even, no, it's like 2-factor authentication, whatever. I literally can't get into my Shopify, and my card on there needs to be updated, and I can't get in. I need to like call them, but it's like my Kenzie can't train glutes merch is attached to it, and so is my original. But now I have my Jack Girl app, so I'm kind of thinking about just like retiring it. Like those of you that have it, you guys are the OGs. But for now, it's really just focusing on the app. So I made this for Instagram and TikTok. Me shaking it. So yeah, I've just been making like, I do this throughout the day. Like I do like a prep update. I don't really like plan a lot of my like social media content. I just like make it when I want to make it. And I'm gonna do that like midday, like I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna get back to my client check-ins because it's almost like 2:30 now, and I have the Pilates class in 2 hours. So that's what's happening presently.
There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be done with what you're going through. I wanna be done. I wanna be done with you. Done with you. It's true. I wanna be done.
Okay, y'all, jump cut. I was just doing some client check-ins on my phone, got some steps in. I ate, it was like 50 grams of blackberries and like 50 grams of kiwi just because I wanted something light, but I want some carbs in me. I'm now walking to Legree, so we'll see how it is. I'm running slightly late. I wanted to get there 15 minutes early. We'll be there like 10 minutes early. So I know I need to buy some like grippy socks or something. I don't know. We'll see. I fear I actually fucking love that. It was so much fun. It's funny, like with classes, the part that they say is going to be hard is never the hard part. Like initially going into it, the first 10 minutes of abs, I was like, oh, fuck. However, you guys know I have been training abs. So it wasn't really, like, it was a lot better than it would have been a year ago. And then they're like, okay, we're doing heavy legs. I was like, okay, whatever. That shit was honestly a piece of cake. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's always like, even they said this to me too. They're like, oh, it'll probably work a lot as like smaller muscles that you're not used to. But I feel like most people think bodybuilder and they think like, oh, you just squat, when it's like, yeah, I'll be training these glutes 3 days a week. So the leg part was fine. It was the abs. I was like, fuck. And then at the end, there was like a bunch of oblique work. And afterwards, I talked to the instructor. I was like, love the class. I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like my coach will literally kill me if I showed my obliques. And she's like, oh no, you seem like you knew what you're doing. Like I wasn't questioning it. But no, it was fun. So I'll definitely go back. It also, what I liked about the instructor too, sorry, no, you're good. What I liked about the instructor too is, I've said this before, I feel like a lot of like yoga classes, Pilates classes, always have this messaging of like, you're burning this food off, just like very like skinny minded. Like it's always about like, you want to be smaller and smaller and smaller. Whereas like the messaging of this instructor was like, you have a strong mind, you have a strong body, that's why you're here. Like it was all about being strong, which I appreciated, just because like, even though I'll be cutting when I'm fucking going here, it's like every time I do a workout, I don't want you to tell me about how small I am, because especially like I kind of stick out like a sore thumb in a lot of Pilates classes. Like a lot of women aren't like super muscular there. I would like to make it known that I don't think I'm like fucking massive, but in a class filled with like a bunch of young 20-something women who their goal probably isn't to be bulky, I do just look like the jacked girl in these classes. So I already feel kind of out of place, and I can't imagine how I would feel if I was in a much bigger body. Like when I first started trying to work out, I would have felt really uncomfortable being in classes where it's just always talking about being skinny and losing weight and you're burning off what you just fucking ate today and shit. So I really appreciated that. So I will be back. It was fun. I'm a fan, honestly. Pilates girl. You guys, I'm so sorry. It's been so many hours since we last chatted. I think the last thing you guys saw me doing was like client check-ins after my Pilates class. Finished all my client work for the night, and then I went downstairs. My apartment has like treadmills, like a little apartment gym. So I got the rest of my steps in. Where are we at right now? Let's check it. Let's check it. Let's check it. 12,483, hit my fucking steps, and then I went on live for like an hour and a half, and I fucking yapped. It was like a giant FaceTime call. I was like going over like the lore of how me and like Trevor met and started dating and all that shit, going through like my first brand sponsorships, working with Darc Sport, all the shit. I don't know, I was giving you guys all the fucking tea. But now I'm just chilling for the night. Trevor's at the gym. I'm like, can you come home yet? The fuck? I do have one more meal to eat. But yeah, I'm gonna do the dishes, kind of clean up a bit, and then eat my last meal, and just kind of chill out for the night. But I will talk to you guys in the morning. You guys know I do this thing where I yap. And I know you guys have the long videos, but if I yap, I'm going to have 10 hours of footage to go through. I don't have time for that. And I need to put all of this on my memory card. Hard drive, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So yeah, I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. Yeah, I'm done. This is the time of night where I'm not gonna make any more content. I have to like let myself chill at the end of the nights, otherwise I become so uncreative when I'm always trying to like just make content in all my free time. Like sometimes I just gotta be like, chill. It's okay to rest. So yeah, I'm just gonna like clean up a bit. I do have a little bit of laundry that I want to put away. And yeah, that's literally going to be it for the night. Morning, y'all. It is Wednesday morning. It's already like 9 fucking 30. I know I did not really sleep well last night, but the good news is, I don't know, I'm not trying to jinx it. My mindset with this prep is just like, it's the same shit you always do, bitch. Your food's just lower. Like, don't make it a big deal. And honestly, so far it's fucking working. I don't know when my body's gonna stall, but I'm down to 169.9 today, so barely under the 170s, but I'm chilling. So as per usual, we got the glutamine. I do 2 scoops, and then this is the greens powder from Buff Chick, code Kenzie, if you know, you fucking know. I got a couple questions because I asked you guys, like, what do you guys want to see in this fucking vlog on Instagram? And a lot of you guys were like, your morning routine, like how you set for your day. To be honest, a lot of the questions, I do think you guys think I'm a lot more organized than I am. But when it comes to like my morning routine, I have found that instead of just waking up and immediately going and doing fasted cardio and just like drinking my greens, drinking a black coffee, and just like chilling for a bit, it just like makes my morning better, and I don't feel so like just exhausted in the morning, just like rushed. So I'll drink my greens, my coffee. I've been doing the gingerbread pods from Nespresso, and then I put those stevia drops, the same ones that I put in my oatmeal. And I just go on my phone. I just this morning took like all this footage off of here, and I'll delete it so I have new space on here. But yeah, that's really the morning routine. We'll go and do cardio today, do cardio today, and then also tomorrow. Today I have legs. So yeah, we'll do that. I have to wash my hair today. Like that's not an option. Like hair must be fucking washed. Yeah. What else? I'll have to look at my fucking to-do list. Check-ins, as per usual, I client check-ins Monday through Friday. I want to show you guys more of those today because today it's a big like lifestyle check-in day for me. Yeah, so I can show you guys some more check-ins today. And yeah, last night I did some laundry. He got home a little later and we hung out for a bit. But yeah, there's not much else to it. Another day, another sleigh. It is waist trainer cardio time. I don't know, I thought I'd like talk you guys through this situation since it's been a fucking minute. Everything I use is from Squeeze Me Skinny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't love the company name. But I used it because Peyton used it. And she was like, no, like, it's worth the fucking 1% difference it makes. And also just, like, the water you lose from cardio. I use this. It's their Tight and Toned Hemp-Infused Fat Burning Cream. I put this on my stomach. Not gonna help you lose fat, but it does help me just kind of, like, sweat and just, like, I don't know. It just feels fucking good to be sweating in my midsection. And I do put some on, like, the bottom of my tie-ins. Genuinely just because Alex told me to do that. And honestly, Alex can do no wrong to me. Alex knows the answer to everything. So if Alex tells me to do something, I'm fucking doing it. This is the waist trainer I use. It is their sport waist trainer, medium torso. To be honest, I could probably do the long torso. I wear this during cardio, and then I do wear it like around the house. I have either dry this one. There's like an antibacterial spray that you can buy with it too that I use. Or I have a couple other ones. Right now I'm on the last like notch of a medium. Yes, as you lose weight, you're gonna have to get new ones. But it has just helped me. It's not gonna help like train your core necessarily, but especially with core control on stage, learning how to just like naturally hold in your lower stomach all of the time is gonna help you so much when it comes to posing. And this, when I put it on in the morning, it just kind of like gets me like used to that feeling, and then it just like helps me naturally do it a lot of the time. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just helped me be more like aware of my core control. So yeah, that's why I use it. But yeah, I use it because Peyton used it. She told me to fucking do it. Sophia was like, Kenzie, I wish I would have done it sooner in my prep. So that's why I got it. I bought it from them initially, and then you guys kept on asking me if I had a code, and so they ended up reaching out to me eventually. And now I have a code with them, but yeah, so right now I'm on a medium. It'll probably get a lot smaller throughout this prep process. But I always wear them with like a long line sports bra, because otherwise you just kind of get this like, right there that feels kind of weird. But yeah. Pull my shorts back up and that's it. So we're going to go and do this 30 minutes on the elliptical. And then I'll chat with you guys when I come back to make breakfast. Okay, y'all, we're back from cardio. I just watched like a bunch of dance videos from like UDA Nationals during cardio, but I have some packages I want to open up with you guys. This first one is from my realtor, actually. She sent me Well, you can have it because I can't eat any of this candy, but she sent me a little Valentine's. So if you want any candy, babe, you can have it. And then this, I'm hoping that these are my hokas that I ordered. Because, honestly, the fact that my soles were breaking off the other one was criminal. And then I went to go and get, like, a refund because it's, like, within a year. And they said that they're, like, not taking applications. So, I don't fucking know. But I just know that I wasn't trying to wait for them to give me a refund. I need these shoes fucking now. Peyton actually put me onto these. If you have wide feet, these are the best cardio shoes I've ever fucking used. So they're the Hoka Clifton 9s. I get the white ones because I feel like they're cuter because they're not the cutest shoe on the planet, but they're so comfortable. I get the one for like wide feet, size 10. Now for the Hummus Fit order because I still am eating some Hummus Fits. At this point in prep, there's gonna come a point where I make my own chicken. Right now my food is just high enough. I'm digesting well, it's working, and I've been using this chicken for literally the past several months. So most of this order is Trevor's, but I'll show you guys what we got. He got more muffins. He gets the cookies and gains one. It's not my favorite, but he likes it because it's like easier to get down. So he got. It's not his favorite either. It just like dissolves well. He like does it in like a bowl of milk. So he got 5 of those. Got a bunch of rice, just their plain sticky rice. I do eat this right now too. There will become a point in prep where I'm not eating a lot of rice and doing more sweet potato just for like when your carbs get lower, obviously you want more volume. Potatoes can give you more volume than rice, but it's also important when your carbs get lower that you're getting fiber and that your carb sources have fiber in them and there's like no fiber in rice. Whereas sweet potato, there is a lot more fiber. And then just their plain grilled chicken. So not seasoned, none of this. I literally watched them make this when I went to their headquarters a couple weeks ago. It's literally just plain chicken. They told me the seasoning that they put on the Chipotle one. And then the regular plain chicken is just plain. More rice. He's been eating these Greek bowls. I've had these. They're so fucking good. It's just like steamed jasmine rice, chicken breast, low-fat tzatziki sauce, tomatoes, lemon juice, feta cheese, salt, pepper, paprika, avocado oil. Very good. However, I wouldn't make this when it's frozen. I would let it like thaw out because otherwise you have to. Must do.
If you try and put that in the microwave while it is frozen, you will piss yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be like watery.
Ruin the meal.
Because like it comes with like a cup of like the tomatoes and the onions and stuff, and that will just be watery. So he got a couple of these, and then I got one more chicken. So just chicken, rice, a couple of those bowls, and then muffins, and that's the order. Code Kenzie does save you on all Hummus Fit. They have a bunch of things. They have muffins, overnight oats, a ton of different meals. They do a la carte stuff like I have, like the sticky rice, the chicken. They have like chicken kebab. Alex said that one's really good. I haven't tried that yet. They have sweet potato fries that I will say that there's more fat in them, so it's not the same as just like making sweet potato. They have beef, they have a bunch of shit. So check them out, Code Kenzie, let them know I sent you. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then I'm gonna make my breakfast. I did some client check-ins this morning when I was like drinking my coffee and my greens, get back on that. I'm showering and I'm washing my hair before the gym because I just know it's not gonna happen after the gym. And yeah, my Darc package is still not here. So I'm gonna ask Peyton to check on that because if you didn't know, she just talked about it yesterday. She accepted a position as like a social media girly pop for I don't know what the position is called, so that's why I said girly pop. Social media on like their Darc side, so that's why she moved to LA in case you're wondering. But I'm like, if you're at the office, can you check on my fucking package because I need it.
Hey there, pretty girl, you know exactly what you got, and I don't blame you at all. You can't resist it, especially when the light's so bright and the money's so right, and it's coming in every single night. She don't wanna wait.
Okay, so first check-in we're gonna go through, this is a Wednesday and I have most of my lifestyle client check-ins today, so I feel like I told you guys that already. The first check-in we're gonna go through is my client Vaughn. We did a cut like last spring and we reversed her out of it, surplus for a long time, and we're doing a cut again. We started it like 3 weeks ago. She did have her period last week. I don't normally change things a ton when you're on your period because a lot of the time your weight's gonna go up. Like it's not like true data. So I did keep things the same. Her weight went down, but like not at the rate we need it to. She's also somebody too that a lot of times I get this from girls where it's like, my weight's not dropping. even if you don't feel like you're that lean, the leaner you are, the harder it is to lose weight, right? Like if you start out with a lot more body fat, you're gonna see weight come off of you quicker than if you're someone that, like if you have 10 pounds to lose, that 10 pounds is probably going to be a lot harder for you to get off than somebody who has a lot more fat to lose. So we are gonna make a drop to her training day macros today and up cardio a bit. Right now, she is at 180 carb, 140 protein, 45 fat on her training days, and then 160 carb, 140 protein, 40 fat on rest days. I'm just gonna bring her carbs on her training days down a little bit, and we're gonna do 5 by 45 cardio. Historically, she is just someone that has to do more cardio, and I personally would rather bring cardio up first before we bring food down too much. But her weight did go down. It's been like down a pound. She is decently lean, so it's just gonna take more to get that off of her. But that's pretty much it for this one. She's normally very much like, this is the data, tell me what to do. She doesn't really tell me a whole lot. So I'm gonna respond to her, give her her protocol changes, and then we will go through the next one together too. Now I have my client Mackenzie. I've posted about her a couple times recently. We started together last spring as a lifestyle client, and we've now switched over to bikini. This girl sends me so many training videos every week, and I love it. Especially, it depends like when you first start. Like I have a lot of different clients, and their starting point is always gonna be different. Like I have people that are more lifestyle, that just wanna get the lifestyle down, right? Training, eating, cardio, learning how to track, all that stuff. And then I have people that come to me that have been trying to compete, or they've competed before, so they already like know the lifestyle, if that makes sense. So training levels also differ from when people start with me. There are people that come to me that they have not been consistent in the gym ever, and I have people that have been training consistently for like 5, 6, 7 years. She is someone where like her progress is a direct result of her sending me training videos, because the way that she trained when she first started versus now, it's like a completely different athlete, and her back and her shoulders and her glutes have come up a lot. But so we're now on the track to doing that and just like continuing to build. But she sends me training videos. Like I'm talking like 12 to 15 training videos every single week. When you send training videos to your coach, always send them your top sets, like your heaviest set to failure. You don't need to send them if you're doing squats. You don't need to send them every single feeder set. The set that matters is your top set, so send them that. But her form, we've worked a lot on like rear delt flies, her RDLs, her lunges, her hip thrusts, and her tempo and her form has improved so much, and her physique fucking shows it. So I'm gonna go through this. And speaking about this client too, I did just give her a new training program last week. We started together, I wanna say like April. I'd have to look back and check, but I think April. And she's been on that training program from April until February, right? When you first start, a lot of people, I know you see online, like you don't need a cookie cutter program. You don't need a cookie cutter program. When you first start and you just have to put muscle on all over, you kind of do. You do just kind of need a cookie cutter program. So I just really upped the intensity, and I gave her another leg day. When you first start with me, if you aren't like an intermediate like level trainer, I'm not gonna give you 3 leg days. Like I need to make sure you can give me 2 leg days that are fucking killer before we go up to that point. But now I have brought her up to 3 leg days, and just the difference between the sets and the rep ranges and the intensifiers that I added in there are just more advanced now. She's reached that point, honestly. Like bless you. We got to a point where she was sending me training videos. I'm like, everything is solid now. Like we have gone through every single week. I've given her feedback. And one thing about her too, there's a difference between you sending your coach a video and them giving you feedback, and then you do the same shit the next week. You need to apply that feedback. Like learning how to be coachable and applying feedback. Like it doesn't matter if you send the video. If you're not making the changes, that's the most important part. So we've done a lot of work on her training. Intensity was the biggest thing, and now she fucking kills it. Like honestly kills it. However, this week, training is going to be down because she did break her toe. So I'm gonna get to typing and then we'll chat again. Okay, so this is a hip thrust video she sent me. Look at how deep she goes on the eccentric here, so we can get that stretch all the way through her glute. And then she's not overextending at the top either. Another thing that I don't really know if you can see with this video is her torso hinges when she goes down too. Her whole upper body doesn't just stay on the pad. And this is the first week that I'm having her do her Bulgarians on the Smith machine. Where a lot of people go wrong with these is they keep their foot right under the Smith machine, whereas you want it to be like a good 3 to 4 inches above it. You want the weight to be directly above your hip, so the weight is going right above your glute right there. Her hip hinge is good. Honestly, I didn't really think she was going to struggle with these because she knows how to do Bulgarian with dumbbells. I just switched her over to the Smith machine because you're able to load more in a Smith machine versus worrying about like holding the actual like weight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is her first time ever doing these frog pumps on the Smith machine, so it's a completely new movement to her, but this is probably like the top 2 problems I see when people do these are, number 1, do you see how this is her hip right here? That should be at the end of the bench over here. So your legs are not even on here at all. If you do these and your hips hurt, your legs hurt, your legs shouldn't even be touching the bench. So I'm gonna have her bring this bench forward a bit so that this is hitting like right below like your fupa essentially. Now I'm gonna show you her hack squats because she fucking kills it when it comes to intensity. Look at this rep. Ask yourself if you would have stopped right there or if you would have kept on pushing. Yeah, you see that shit? Yeah, that's a fucking top set. Okay, y'all, I did that. We're gonna wash my hair after the gym. Hear me out, I'm gonna do it because I only have 3 check-ins left, so I'm gonna get those done. So I have 4 ounces of Hummus Fit Stick It Right, 4 ounces of Hummus Fit Sticky Rice, 4 ounces of chicken, green beans, and then I'm gonna do some takeout sauce, and then add a little bit of Kalamata olives because I need some fat in this meal too. And now I'm making my cream of rice. We're out of focus. Lame. Pre-workout meal time just because this takes a minute to make, and then when it cools down I'll be getting ready. This is brownie batter by Flavor Gang, code Kenzie. It is just like a brownie flavored cream of rice. We're gonna change this to grams and then do 40 grams of this in this meal. Cover her with water and then we're gonna whisk this until it's like smooth. He's tweaking because, okay, not tweaking, but 2 people now have called him Unk, and he's like, I'm not old enough for you to be calling me Unk. Unfortunately, in the social media world, 27 is 50, so maybe you are Unk. Anyways, I put that in the microwave for a minute, and then I will stir it again with a whisk, put it for 30-second intervals until I like the consistency. I'll show you the consistency I like before I put it in the fridge. And then we let it cool in the fridge. If y'all been here, you know, and then we add the protein powder, mix it together. You're gonna think, ooh, it's too, I need to add water. No, trust the process. It's gonna turn like liquidy again. Then you gotta put the bitch back in here for 30-second intervals till you like the consistency, stirring in between. And then you let her cool, and then you can eat her. It is a process, but for me to have a fucking brownie pre-workout, it is fucking worth it, okay? So this is after 1 minute. I'm gonna stir it with a spoon and then stir it with a whisk. I could whisk her more to make sure that the clumps are out, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. So 30 more seconds in here, and then she should be good to go and cool down in the fridge. Okay, this is what she's been looking like. I don't know if you guys can see this, probably not. Whatever, it looks like a fucking brownie bowl. Now I'm gonna add 30 grams of Buff Chick Brownie Batter Whey, code Kenzie. And now this is what I mean when it's like a trust the process. It's kind of like when you're baking and you have a bunch of ingredients together, it's gonna be like this dry thing and you're like, bitch, what the fuck, I need water. Don't add water until it's fully mixed because when the protein like mixes with it, you see how it's starting to get like wetter looking? It'll go back to that like more liquidy consistency. And then from there you can figure out if you want to put more water in it, what you want to do, and then 30-second intervals like we did before. I'm in the middle of doing my hair, so ignore this. But I also got a lot of questions about why do bodybuilders eat cream of rice? The reason why I have this instead of oats pre-workout is because it's just like straight carbs. So before your workout you want to have protein, carbs, and just like a little bit of fat, just so that it's not like sitting in your stomach. Oats has a lot more fiber in it. There's no fiber in cream of rice. So it's not gonna be like sitting like heavy in your stomach, and the faster it can digest through you, the faster your body can use it. So that's why. Prep my hair. I always do this when my hair is disgustingly dirty because it makes it look better. This is the texture. Okay, everyone do.
Looks like shit.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Like boo-boo.
Okay, I don't really think you can see that. Then we have almond butter. Actually, can you get me some salt, please? Please, please, please. I like to put a little pink salt on her.
Say
3 of them.
Say when.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Slay, pre-workout going down. Now, let's go through my intra and my pre-workout. I am all out of, I'm like waiting on a package from Buff Chick. I'm out of all my Hydro packs. So my intra, straight carbs, 20 grams of carb powder from Buff Chick. I'm also going to put watermelon pump in there just for some flavor. And since I'm out of my Hydro packs, I'm just gonna add some salt to it. And if you guys have been here, you know, but my intra, the reason you put carbs in it is because it's straight carb powder. It's not the same as just like eating, because your food has to digest, right? This is more readily available to you, so I start drinking this about 30 minutes before my lift, and I finish it before my second to last movement is done. So this is my intra. And then, yeah, also there's fucking fraud on my card, so get a new one of those. I've had to replace like all my cards because I left my fucking wallet somewhere. I lost my wallet, so yeah, I still don't even have a proper ID. I've been rocking with my passport. But anyways, we're gonna do 3 grams. This is creatine. This is a strawberry kiwi flavor from Buff Chick. I put this in my pre-workout just because I like a multiple flavor little drink on the way to the gym, especially because our drive to the gym normally is gonna be like 30 to 40 minutes. So we're in the car for a minute. And then this is pre-workout by Buff Chick, and this is the cherry limeade flavor. So we're just gonna mix those together. I'll drink that in the car, and then towards the end, I'll start sipping on my intra. And yeah, that's all it is for supplements. I can go over like my vitamins and stuff that I take at the end of the night tonight too, but these are the pre-workout drinkies. Going to the gym. We are back home from the gym. I filmed a lot of like vertical content, so you guys will see that in some capacity. I wanted to get video so I could send to Corey. Today felt really good. My Wednesday leg day doesn't feel like as crazy. Like my Saturday one is what feels like, oh my god, I'm in here for fucking ever. But it was like pretty good overall. Like I'm happy with it. I don't know, everything felt good. It was honestly solid. Now I'm making Hummus Fits sticky rice, chicken, just plain chicken, and then veggies from this little mix. It's the ginger garlic one, but I'm not using the seasoning. It's basically just like bok choy, broccoli, and a couple Brussels sprouts in there. I know you guys can't really see that, but I just add some water, let her steam, and then I will mix her with my chicken and my rice, and then I'm gonna add takeout sauce, because takeout sauce is probably like, honestly, like my most used sauce from Flavor Gang at this point. It's like the 0 cal one that is the least spicy. So if you're not a spicy girl, all of them are gonna be like, they're gonna have a little bit of spice, because the reality is to make something 0 calorie, it's gonna have some sort of spice in it. But yeah, so I'm gonna make that, and then I'm gonna shower. Yeah, it is a rest day tomorrow, so I'm like, maybe I can wash my hair tomorrow. The hair wash thing is really gonna turn into the oil change of this vlog, for sure, but we'll see what I do. I don't know, TBD. Alright, y'all, you already know what the fuck's going down. Same shit I have every night. Oatmeal, and then once it cools, it's like the cream of rice situation. Same thing, you add whey to anything, you're gonna have to let that bitch chill, because the first time I tried to make protein oats, I was like, I don't think I like the Buff Chick protein powder. And Alex was like, you need to let it chill because it probably curdled. And once again, Alex is fucking right. Alex is literally right about fucking everything. And I'm also gonna put blackberries in it and almond butter. And this is gonna be my last meal of the night. I'm gonna do some dishes. We do have a bad habit of letting the dishes stack, because the amount of dishes we go through between the two of us in one day is actually insane. But the past couple of days, we've been good about it. So I'm gonna take the dishes out of the dishwasher when This is cooling, put the new ones in there, do a little smoky smoke, and then it's bedtime, so. Buff chick greens, y'all know the fucking drill. A restock of this that I didn't know I have. So this is their buff reds and the kiwi strawberry flavor. And 2 scoops of glutamine. Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday. It is a rest day. Last night we just like did dishes and then we laid down, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Today is a rest day for me, so I'm still doing my 30 minutes of cardio. At 11:45, it's like 9:30 right now, at 11:45 I have a call with Savannah from Angel Competition Bikini so we can start like putting my suits together. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, you're not gonna know what color it is. Like, I'm not gonna catfish y'all, it's gonna be blue again. Like, you're not changing my mind on it, it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be a different kind of blue. I think we're gonna do 2 different blue suits, since I work with them. They make me like as many as I want, but those are the only 2 that I'm like going in between. Just 2 different shades of blue that I'm thinking about. But I'm excited to start that design process because I told her like I don't know exactly what my show is, but this is kind of projected stage weight and we can always like adjust things as we need to. So I'm drinking greens. I finally got my reds to put in here from Buff Chick, glutamine, and then this is a gingerbread Nespresso pod with English toffee stevia drops from Sweet Drops. And then what I also like to do in the morning is just kind of like make my to-do list for the day. I do have like my boxes I check off on my phone, but it's just not the same as like physically writing something out. So I need to make a testimonial for my like app team, like their company. 30 minutes of cardio today. I do want to do laundry. Today is official hair wash day. I did text my athlete manager from Darc Sports to figure out where my package is. Because I'm like, everyone else has their packages. And you guys keep on asking me like, where's Try and where is that? I'm like, girl, I don't even have clothes. So hopefully that comes like within the next couple days. My hair is going down today. We literally have no choice. It's rest day. Like, what the fuck else are you gonna do, bitch? We do have client check-ins to do today. Sometimes I'm gonna write that down because it's just, that's my work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it is part of my to-do list, but it's like, it's always a part of the Thursday to-do list. And then I'll also write down, like, take my vitamins, hit meals. I aim to get 4 Stanleys in, and those are 32 ounces each. What else am I missing? Because I don't have to train today. Oh, my weight this morning, I was 169.7, so that's 0.2 pounds under yesterday. So as of today, I've officially lost 5 pounds in the first week. Given initially, I think like the first like 2 or 3 pounds was just me losing water because like I said, we brought chems in towards the end of my last reverse, like as we brought food up. So when you take chems out, like you're just gonna lose some water. So a big part of it is that, but even he said, he's like, I can even see like the changes on you already, which is crazy because if you guys know me, like historically my body does not, like it'll stay the same for like the first 2-3 weeks of a deficit and then I'll start dropping. So this is kind of odd, but I'm gonna take it. I don't know. So far, it's working. If my weight doesn't drop again tomorrow morning, Kerrigan's gonna drop my training day food. Like, I just feel it. Or she might bring my cardio up. We'll see. But yeah, so I just kind of, I'm gonna chill for a bit, figure out what I gotta do for the rest of today. And then we're gonna go down and do our cardio, come back up and eat, get in that call with Savannah, client check-ins, and then it will be hair wash time. So I'll see you probably at cardio. I'm just waiting for Savannah from ACB to call me. I screenshotted. I have some like suits saved on my Instagram that I've been like looking at so I can like describe the kind of suit color I want to her. And I'm gonna sip on this while I'm on this call with her.
Okay, I was about to ask, if we don't know show, do you know the earliest like time frame that you might be on stage?
So we're shooting for, so earliest would probably be like, it'll be, by the time I go on stage, it'll be like 2.5 years. Time to finally wash this fucking hair. Okay, y'all, hair is washed. I'm just gonna link all the products down there. I do need you to imagine, after that montage that you just saw, imagine Trevor like outside the shower like this, getting the clips. So unfortunately, I did have to scrap that montage just because it was giving creepy man filming you and you don't know in this shower who's also really shaky. Yeah, he tried for sure. But I'm gonna link everything else. We're gonna eat just some chicken rice veg that you've already seen. Takeout sauce, flavor again called Kenzie. I'm gonna have a 0 sugar A&W with it. Throw a load of laundry in, and then I will start blow drying my hair, doing my hair, and you guys can see that. And then after that, we need to go grocery shopping. And I need to finish up the rest of my client check-ins. I didn't talk to you guys for a minute after I was on the Angel call, and I called my mom, and then I went through some client check-ins. So I do have a couple left I need to do for tonight. So I will show you guys that when we get back, and then that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really have ton of other responsibilities for the day. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna curl my hair later. I was just like, you know when you're blood on your hair and you took a shower, you lotion on, then you robe, and then you're like sweating and then you're just overstimulated? That was me. Like, I had leggings on, I was like, I can't fucking do this right now. So we're gonna go through check-ins. Decided I don't want to leave the house, so I did Instacart our food, so that should be here within the hour. I'm gonna go through some check-ins. Been doing laundry, so I'll do laundry night. And then tonight we are putting our new rug down. If you guys follow me on Instagram, we got this rug and we had it for a while. Then people were like, you need a bigger one. And I didn't even know if I could return it, and I was able to. So we've had this rug sitting in our second bedroom for like the past 3 weeks. Sorry, you can hear like the washer in the background. But we're gonna do that tonight. The tree, if we don't put it down, is what it is, okay? It'll happen at some point, alright? At some point. Somebody commented on my TikTok and was like, why is the tree still up? And somebody responded and said, because joy. So fucking real, because joy. And also, I called my mom today, and I didn't film this part, but she also, they don't have their tree down. So, like mother, like daughter. But anyways, I'm going through my check-ins. I have a mix of competitive and lifestyle on Thursdays. And the first one I'm going to talk about is, I'm not going to name her name, but we are actually starting a cut today. We have been maintenance, a bit of a surplus, honestly, since this time last year. She was somebody who was a lifestyle client, and I see this a lot with people that want to go from lifestyle to competition. She told me she wanted to compete, and I was straight up with her. I told her, I was like, if you want to compete, we can do that. You want to get on the track to competing, we can do that, but I just need you to know that my expectations of you are a lot higher. Like, we can't be having mishaps being the norm most weeks. Like, I can't have you missing all of these things. Like, my expectations of you as a competitor are just going to be higher. And I bring that up because a lot of people ask me, like, what's the difference between lifestyle and competition, especially when we talk about just like a fat loss phase. Like, what's the difference between a lifestyle cut and then just like an off-season cut? So not a prep, but like an off-season cut. And to be honest, I still expect you to work. Just because you're a lifestyle client, that doesn't mean I don't expect you to put in the work. But there are things that we're more lenient on, because the reality is you're not hitting the stage. Like, we're teaching you how to live a lifestyle. And that's another question too. I'm doing like a Q&A on my Instagram stories today, and somebody asked me, like, I want to compete, but like, how do I know I'm ready? And my answer to that is always, have you lived the lifestyle? Because too many people just want to do a show, and they haven't been following a diet. They don't know how to train. They've never been on a structured training plan where they are like tracking down their weights and their sets and everything. So my biggest piece of advice is always live the lifestyle first. Like, live the healthy bitch lifestyle, the that girl lifestyle first. Learn how to track your food. Learn how to track your macros. Learn how to eat to fuel your workouts. Learn what training intensity is. Once you've been living that lifestyle, then you can decide that you want to compete. Like, for instance, off-season for most competitors, like, if you ask somebody who's just been doing this shit, like, this is their life, off-season isn't hard. Like, yes, if you're pushing food, you're bulking, that can be like a mindfuck, and it can just be like a lot of food to get down. But I mean in the sense of, like, off-season isn't hard. Like, in off-season, I feel like I'm just a girl that lifts. Like, I would eat this way regardless. I would track my food regardless, honestly. Even if I didn't compete, I would still track my food 80% of the time. I would still be kicking my ass in the gym. Like, I would still be checking off these boxes. So my answer to those people is always, make sure that you get the lifestyle down first before you even consider getting to stage. On to the next, my client, Anna. So she started lifestyle, and now we moved into wellness. We kind of went back and forth, not even back and forth. I told her, I was like, you could do figure or wellness, like whatever you want to do, but then when you decide like a division, you kind of have a choice like that. I just asked her, I was like, how do you want to train? Like, do you want to be training more upper body, or do you want to keep pushing through these legs? And so we decided on wellness. She went through a lot of life stuff earlier this year, but we started to cut the very like last week of September, and we finished it in January. She started at 151, 150 pounds, and we got her down to 135. We're now in the process of reversing her out of that. So if you've ever like been through a cut before and then you just go right back to maintenance calories and you wonder why you gained a lot of weight back, you can't just, I mean, some people can, but for most, I'm gonna say most women, because I feel like the majority of people that watch this page are women, you're gonna gain the weight back quickly. So you have to slowly reverse them out of it, meaning you have to slowly increase food back up and slowly bring cardio back down. So right now she's on 140 carb, 135 protein, 40 fat on rest days, and then training days, it's 160 carb, 135 protein still, and then 45 fat. And then cardio is to 7 by 50. I'm definitely gonna drop that down today. And she's only up like 2 pounds since the very end of our cut. So she did send me some training videos this week too that I'm gonna go through. She is someone that is super quad dominant. Like even before we started training for wellness, like girl has quads. Girl has had a quad sweep. So her training program is honestly pretty similar to mine in the sense of it's majority glute focused. But even in the picture she sent this week, like this is the best. I fixed her posing last week, especially her back pose. Her back pose, she looks like a completely different person. Like this is actually kind of fucking crazy. But her training videos, I want to look through those because she sent me kickbacks and RDLs just to make sure that we are getting the most out of it, because she's a girl that we just need more glutes. Other than that, she has the shape everywhere else. It's just a game of putting on more size. So going back to her protocol, she did say that she ate a little over in fat yesterday, but she's typically on it for the most part, so I'm not even that concerned by that. We're gonna bring her carbs up about 20 grams on her training days and her rest days, and her fat up a little bit on her rest days, and then I'm gonna bring her down to like 5 by 40 cardio. I would rather just bring her cardio down sooner before I bring her food up like a ton, just because training is the goal and I want her to be like, the more rested I can make her, the better. Okay, now your RDLs are like 99% there, like they're almost perfect. I just want you to make sure, because this is something I've really had to learn. Since you're so quad dominant, you probably naturally kind of do this, but there becomes a point where you're like tilting it forward too much. Think more so about like bracing your core here rather than tucking this under like that. Okay, those RDLs are solid, but we're gonna make them even better. Your hinge knee bend is perfect. Now from here, I want you to think about contracting your glutes at the bottom. Like even just do this in your house right now. Touch the bottom of your thigh and contract it. Think about squeeze, and then use your glutes, contract, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up here. This bikini posing, I just want to fix your arm. Your foot is good here. Don't keep this elbow like this. Turn this hand out like this so that this is straight. So it's just there to there. Okay, Instacart order is here. It's gonna look a lot like the one from the other day. The same veggie mix that I've been using. It has a lot of bok choy, broccoli in it, some green beans. Sorry, you only got 3 bananas because I didn't know how many pounds of bananas or how many bananas. Those are for him. Another one of these. More fair lettuce for Trev. Are you fucking with me? Ban men from Instacart. Ban them. This is a male Instacart driver hate page. Bunch of 92.8 beef for Trev. Oh my god, they had them. Are you ready? This is gonna be our redemption. This is our redemption. Best fucking frozen blueberries ever. They did have raspberries. Interesting, last time they subbed them for more blackberries, so that's kind of funny. And then he's been putting tartar sauce on his rice. So that's the whole. I have 2 check-ins left to do, and then we're gonna do some laundry. I do need to curl my hair tonight. I just like having my hair like done on wash day, so I don't really have to do a whole lot with it for the next several days. And I'm not gonna lie, I have check-ins tomorrow morning, and I like it when my hair's done for my check-ins. I just do, okay? Okay, y'all, we made my second to last meal. This is chicken, rice from Hummus Fit, green beans with Nerdy Sanchez on it. And I actually just filmed an updated supplement routine with my camera for TikTok, so I'm gonna edit that right now. Ignore my insane desktop, but I have my hard drive separated into reels and vlogs, so I go to reels, and then I have video footage, finished reels, projects, and then that's one for Trevor. Projects, I have one that's like all 2025 reels that I just put a bunch of them on. And then when I open that up, it's gonna bring me up to Final Cut Pro. I put all of my like Final Cut Pro projects on my hard drive, so I originally make it in here, and then I drag this onto my hard drive so I can delete this on my computer, so I'm not using like the memory on my computer, if that makes sense. So then I'll go over here, do new library, and I'll call it supplement routine. And then I will do a new project, supplement routine. And then under video, it's on 1080p HD. I changed that to custom, and it's gonna automatically do 1920 by 1080. I just switched those, 1080, 1920. I figured that out by Googling it. And then, so that's in there. Then I'm just gonna import the footage that I have on my hard drive under IG Reels. I already put it under video footage in a folder called supplement routine. So then I will just import that entire folder into there, drag them into my timeline, and then I just chop it up until I like it. So I'll show you guys what I come up with. And then once I'm done editing it, I go up to my project, supplement routine, that's what I just did. I right click it, share project, export file, and I have it as an MP4. And then I save it to my desktop, and then this little circle will fill when it's done. And then once it's on my desktop, I just airdrop it to my phone. And then since I want the quality to be like good, like text-wise, I don't know, I feel like it looks better when you're doing CapCut versus TikTok, especially because this video I want to post on TikTok and on Instagram. So I'm just gonna go in and like on the parts where I say like code Kenzie, I'm gonna put that across the screen. Or I don't know, there's another thing I just want to put words on the screen for. So I'm gonna go through and do that. Yes, I have not done an updated like supplement routine in literal fucking years. We're just gonna rapid fire go through this shit. So every single day, whether I'm in prep, bulking, cutting, whatever the fuck it is, I'm always gonna have on a fasted stomach 2 scoops of glutamine. This is just like a good baseline supplement for like digestion. And then also Buff Chick, greens and reds. I drink these not because they're gonna fix your bloating, simply for micronutrients. Especially when I'm in prep, the deeper you get in prep and your carbs get lower, you're just probably not getting all of the micros you need from your diet. So what are supplements for? To supplement what you're not getting in your diet. So that's why I drink that. Now for my like workout, pre-workout supplement, if you will. And I don't do pre-workout every single day, but I'm gonna be honest, most fucking days I train, I'm gonna use it. This is from Buff Chick. This is the Icy Blue Raz flavor of their pre-workout. They have a bunch of different flavors, but honestly, that one's probably like the most consistent. Like, she may be my all-time fave. And then I mix her with creatine. This is the kiwi strawberry flavor. I do 3 grams of that. I just like to mix them because I like a little like cocktail pre-workout moment. I don't know, I like combining flavors and like doing flavor combinations. And if I don't want caffeine, I will do Buff Pump, which is just pre-workout without the caffeine. This is the watermelon flavor. Same thing, they have a million flavors and I switch them up all the time. Then for my intra-workout drink, what I drink while I work out, I do a scoop of Buff Carbs. This is just a straight carb powder. The best way I can describe this to you guys is carbs are energy, right? More energy during your lift. More energy means what? Better lift. What does better lift mean? Better gains. Yeah. And then I'll also put a hydro pack in there. It's from Buff Chick. It's like electrolytes, but there's 0 calories and 0 carbs, so we love that. Okay, I promise this wasn't supposed to be a video of me sucking Buff Chick's asshole for the 59th time, but it's just what I use, okay? I use it all the fucking time. Protein powder, the brownie flavor is my favorite, but honestly, I've been having this blueberry muffin one every single day in my oatmeal at the end of the night. It's so good. I do oatmeal, protein powder, some frozen blueberries and blackberries, and then almond butter. Delicious. If you are someone that doesn't want like a protein shake, doesn't want that kind of like indulgent sweet, and you just want something like quick to get fucking protein in, their clear protein is a really good option for you because it literally tastes like juice. Let's take a trip to my supplement cabinet. I take all my vitamins at the end of the night because if I take them throughout the day, sometimes it makes me want to vomit. So I take my vitamins right before my last meal and I'm like chilling. Thyro Boost from New Ethics, simply just because my coach wants me to take it. Vitamin D3, omegas, liver, zinc, especially because everyone and their mom is fucking sick right now. Vitamin C, multivitamin, and then magnesium gummies. This is magnesium citrate so that I can shit. And yeah, that's everything I take. If it's not obvious, I am sponsored by Buff Chick because I use so much of their stuff, but I absolutely adore them. They're the best. So code Kenzie on anything Buff Chick. Otherwise, if you have questions, let me know. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. It is my 3rd night that I used my little Oura ring. Had the best night of sleep yet, according to it, so slay. I had check-ins with okay, yay, no change today. I had check-ins with Kerrigan this morning, and I switched up my checking location. I sent them in the bathroom just so she has those consistent ones, but that lighting is just not fucking it. It's so inconsistent, so I took some in front and some like natural light in front of like my big window, and then some in my kitchen, which I'll show you guys, and she said the kitchen pics are so good you can see more 3D if that makes sense. When you can send these, like when it's sunny, please do, otherwise I can work with the OG. And then she said no change needed. macros, like food is the same, cardio is the same. And then she told me last week is when, on Tuesdays when she told me like all the supplements that she wants me taking, but I'll show you guys what they looked like this morning. So this is my front pose. Here's I took a bunch of my back pose. Quarter turn. Last Friday I was 174.7. And then you guys were here when I checked in on Tuesday, and on Tuesday I was 170.5. This morning I was 169.3. So it's honestly going very well, and I'm shocked. Because if you guys have been around, you know, like, my body doesn't normally stop dropping. It doesn't start dropping in the first couple weeks of a cut.
I got an answer.
Wait 1 second. Ooh, we may have some show plans for another person in this household coming soon. But yeah, like normally, like my weight doesn't want to drop the first couple weeks, and so far, and historically for me, I don't normally drop until we get around like 160 carb. And I'm on 180 carb right now, 180 protein. We brought protein up, and 45 fat. And so honestly, I'm chilling, and my body does seem to be changing. So 1 second, I gotta hold for this. He's freaking out. He asked his coach when he thinks they're gonna prep. So TBD. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna give you all the details, but I started prep last week, right? He is starting prep a lot sooner than we thought. So slay. Him and his coach had kind of talked about it last week, and then he's like, fuck, I'm just gonna text him today. Like, is it soon or not? Like, you're kind of making it sound like it's sooner than we originally thought, because he was thinking more so like towards the end of the year. But slay. We may or may not be in prep at the same time, depending on whatever fucking show I do, because I don't know what show I'm doing still. There is one show that Kerrigan knows about, and I think at the beginning she was like, girl, there's no way we're fucking doing that show, like it's too close by the time we started prep. But if my body keeps on responding, I think I'm gonna convince her to do it in a couple weeks. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, y'all, since it's Friday and I do have an upper day, and my cardio doesn't have to be fast right now, I'm just gonna do it when I do my upper. But right now I've just been editing like a shorter version of that supplement reel I made for Instagram. Filmed me like making my little like green drink this morning, and now I'm doing like a little TikTok, like I'm gonna do a voiceover like prep week in the life. So I'm taking like different clips from this vlog and just like my check-ins and doing that right now. And then I will eat my pre-workout meal in a little bit so that we can go and train my upper body day, which I might actually do some of it, whichever, and then cardio, and we'll see what we do at that point. Okay, so we're going to the gym a little bit earlier today, and I just don't want to make my rice, so we're just gonna do rice and chicken for now. So we're gonna do 5 ounces of rice, 4 ounces of chicken. Eat this, and then I'm gonna do something with my hair since I said I was gonna do that yesterday. I just could not be bothered. Also, we did not put the rug down on the tree, but we are doing it today. I promise. You guys are honestly like my motivation for getting little shit like that done. I just edited a little reel to do like a prep update where I just took some clips from this vlog that I kind of talked to you guys about already. And I'm gonna do a voiceover of that. Get ready, and then we should be on our way to the gym soon. Okay, let's finally go through my morning skincare since I've told you guys I'm gonna do that every single day, and I have not done that yet. I'm gonna do my little skincare, and then I might like crimp my hair. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow, actually, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you guys know my friend Paulina, but we're gonna train legs tomorrow. She's also coached by Kerrigan. And I have a full leg day tomorrow, so she's gonna meet me at Ironman tomorrow, actually. But skincare routine, morning edition, Dermalogica, and then I take one of these like cloths, the like clean skin clothed ones that are over to Talk Shop. And then unless I just did cardio, I don't do any like toners in the morning time. I'll just put on this Dermalogica, this, what is it called? Circular Hydration Serum. If you guys have been here, you guys know I love my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, but I literally can't open it. Like, I traveled with it. This is like suction cup down. I need to like get some sort of device to like force it open at this point. But I got this, this creator I follow, her name's Lebanese Angel. She has a lot of like lifestyle content, but she posted about this Educated Miss moisturizer, which I like, but I don't like that you don't know when it runs out. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And then I'll just put this on, this Ole Henriksen Banana Eye Bright Eye Cream, and then I have that like e.l.f. Glow sunscreen that I'll put on that's over by my vanity. Alright, y'all, we're at the gym. I'm gonna hit part of my upper body day with Trevor. And just not do as many sets because y'all know we're just trying to maintain upper right now. And then I do have 30 minutes of cardio. Oh, it's dark. Thank you. 30 minutes of cardio, you can't see me. And I need to do abs and a little bit of posing too. So, time to train. Done at the gym. I did my cardio. I didn't film it though. I'm not gonna lie, that was the first, like the last like 3 minutes of that cardio session. I was like, cardio is definitely harder in the evening than it is in like the morning, just to get like my heart rate up. But that was the first one that I was like I did feel like I needed to sit down afterwards. But we're actually gonna go to Jewel, which if you guys have been here before, you know I'm pretty much a hater of Jewel. It's super expensive for no reason. But honestly, everywhere's fucking expensive right now. But we're gonna see if they have egg whites. I need eggs for sure, but I cannot find egg whites literally anywhere. So we're gonna go in and check for that. And then what else? Do you need anything? We should get another thing of oatmeal just because we're gonna be out of it in literally 2 days. But yeah, that's it. You guys, I see them. They're over here. I'm going to get like 4 of these. Probably more.
Yeah, probably like...
I have not seen this in so fucking long. We're home now. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I was so hungry. So hungry when we got back. I couldn't show you what I ate. I'm sorry. Chicken, rice, shocking, and then I actually fried up some of that zucchini, and then I used the rest of that like good old bok choy mix I've been eating. But now I need a shower. Need a smoke. Need a rock. Step 1 completed.
Yeah, spark that shit up, girl.
Step 2 completed. Happy Saturday, y'all. We just got our cardio done. You saw me do my greens, my coffee, whatever. It's literally almost noon because I slept until 10, but I did have the best sleep score on my Oura Ring. I haven't been wearing it for cardio. I don't really know, because I've still been wearing my Apple Watch because I feel like the steps are not as accurate on there as they are on here. Anyways, cardio's done. At like 3:30, we're gonna go to Iron Mine. I'm gonna meet Paulina, and we are going to train like full legs today together. We're gonna do my program because I'm on prep. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my breakfast. I did wake up heavier today. So yesterday I was 169.3, and this morning I was 169.8. But to be honest, I felt it. Like yesterday is when I really started feeling like the soreness in my glutes from my last leg workout, and I just like did cardio later yesterday. I don't know, I just felt like heavier when I woke up this morning. Like my legs felt heavy, so it's nothing to freak out about. Like it'll be fine. I do know I'm at the point where I think my body's I'm not gonna be seeing these like big drops as much, so we'll see what Kerrigan does. I leave for today's Saturday. On Wednesday morning we leave for the Arnold, so she'll give me my protocol before I go to the Arnold, so we'll see if anything increases or whatnot, but it's also been literally a day, so we're fine. I'm gonna make my breakfast, buff coffee, and eggs, oatmeal, the same shit you've been fucking seeing. Literally the same shit if you watch any of my week in the life vlogs. Probably fucking ever. Same thing as always. And I got these little like Kirby cups from Amazon. I think they're so cute. I don't know, they're so just good to drink out of. I don't know, something about a beautiful glass that I just love. And we're gonna do creamy coffee today. 1 scoop is 22 grams. This is probably like the most like, it just tastes like a classic iced coffee, so sometimes I like to add a little different flavor to it. I do need another mocha though, because I fear I'm out. Today's simple pleasure that I took for granted, pouring egg whites out of the fucking carton because we finally found them. I got like 5 of them. And then also I got, somehow Happy Eggs were the cheapest. I know they just like die, they get yellow, whatever the fuck. But these used to be like the most expensive eggs, and now they're just like the norm. And I get a beautiful brown egg today. Actually, fun fact, my mother grew up on a dairy farm, and my grandma, like, not anymore, she's since passed, but she used to sell eggs, and my mom would like sell like farm fresh eggs like when I was growing up to like the people, like the moms at school and stuff, like we sell them for $1.25, which is crazy to think about now because I think I paid $8 for this entire dozen of eggs. But with that being said, I love me a brown egg. And the yolk on her is just so delicious. Even if they just fucking dye it, I don't care. It works on me. The marketing works on me. I'm sorry. And then I don't weigh the spinach simply because it's fucking spinach. As I get deeper into prep, I'll need to, but I just do like a handful every single day. Cover that baby up, and then I season it towards the end. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Here she is in all of her glory. Now I'm just going to go and like respond to some client messages from like last night and get the rest of that done so I don't have to do any more client work for today. And then today and tomorrow I do need to start editing this vlog because this is going to take forever to film. Not film, forever to edit. I already know. So that's what we're doing right now. Trevor, he always wakes up, eats a cereal, and then eventually takes like another hour nap. So he's presently snoring in the background.
Like that. What do you want? Whenever I get home, the process of getting.
Dude, you're a fucking beast.
We're trying.
Yeah, you're doing it. That's doing it, girl.
That was not moving.
If it don't move, that don't count.
It'll move.
Alright.
She's doing 6. Have you done 6 before?
I've done 5.
So you can do it.
Alright.
Get mad. Easy. What are you talking about? Come on now. Through the heel. Yes. Push. See? You notice how she tried? She at least tried. Do it again. Come on. Second attempt. Second attempt, Paulina.
Alright.
The video is called POV, lifting with your ego lifter friend.
Push it out like 2 feet.
I can't, Paulina.
No.
What are you doing?
Alright, gotta get this shit moving.
You can do it. Dig through your heel. Use those fat ass glutes you got. Go.
It's not moving.
Push it up one more. Okay, try it one more time. Yes, you can. Push it up. I'll help you. One more time.
Push it out with 2 feet.
Okay, and then just bend your knee. You can do it. Up. Push. Okay, drop it where you got though. See, at least we tried.
5 should be movable.
Yeah, 5. I will say the iron plates are heavier.
If I can't move this shit,
Up. Push with both your hands on this shit. Push. Keep going. I'm gonna help you. Dig. Up. Good. Keep going. Up. Good. Keep going. Got it. Push. Good. Keep going. Dig and up through the heel. Good. 3 more. You got it. Go. Hamstring. Push. Good. 2 more. Drive up through your heel. Good. Easy. Oh, you. 1 more. Up. Good. Back with your hips, Paulina. Up, straight up. Good. Keep going. Back. Drive through your heel. These look so much better. You see how she hinges and uses her knee for an extra range of motion? Yeah, you see how she's pulling up with her glutes and she's not thrusting the weight forward with her pelvis. Yeah, I know you see it, and I know you see those glutes. A lot of like up and down. I feel like that's the scientific way. But I don't be doing that shit. I feel like as long as you move it, I don't really feel like it matters that much.
Come on.
I can never even complete the 15 reps. Do that. Like push it forward the whole time. Even more. Like here. Like you should be like a board from your hips all the way up to your titties.
Hips to titties. Like this?
Yes. Try to get 15 of those.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Can't.
I know. They be killing me. Squeeze your butt cheeks. There. That was better.
I'm done.
Paulina? No, you're not. You want quads or not? Quads, quads, quads. Shh, one more. 2 more. Go. I lied, yeah. I did lie. I did lie because I know you can do more. Hold, 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 hold. There. Alright, y'all, we are back from the gym. Honestly, it was a very solid leg day. Like, my connection and everything felt really good. Paulina works with Kerrigan, and she's somebody where her glutes take over a lot of things, and she's trying to grow her legs. So her Bulgarians look so good. Like, we fixed them, and they look so fucking good. Her RDLs we fixed too, just so that they're more like glute focused. But yeah, it was a good leg day. I'm happy with it. I have my same shit y'all see me eating all week. Sticky rice, hummus fit, plain grilled chicken, hummus fit, and then that zucchini like I did last night, and that little like bok choy, like Brussels sprout broccoli mix, and takeout sauce from Flavor Gang, Coke Kenzie on there, and an A&W. I only have one of these a day because the sodium is higher in this than it is on like a Diet Coke, but I'm really not even in my... I really just have one of these a day. I haven't even been having a Diet Coke. But yeah, we're gonna eat this. I need to figure out... I tried to start editing this vlog, and apparently there's no space left on my fucking hard drive to fucking edit it on, so I need another hard drive. But I think I'm gonna like transfer this footage to my old hard drive. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna figure it out, but I am gonna close this vlog out now, just because if I don't do it now, I don't really actually know when I'm gonna edit this vlog this week. Tomorrow I'm getting my nails done and just like Arnold prep because we leave on Wednesday, but it's like when I'm at the Arnold I'm filming stuff for that, and it's just like it's a lot. So I'm gonna somehow figure out a way to edit like the bulk of this tomorrow. So TBD, but yeah, first prep week of my life, like I talked about, like it's really not hard right now. It's just food is a little lower on rest days, and it's just doing that cardio, but I don't know, I will take you guys along the ride. Don't know how many weeks out I am, don't know how many weeks long these vlogs are going to be, but the next vlog you guys will see after this one will be of me at the Arnold, so I will see you then.
Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this?
I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like I talk